Hello everybody, my name is KingStix and today is going to be a full gameplay commentary guide for Graves in the jungle. Starting it off on Graves, it's not necessary to get a leash from your bot lane, but if you do get a leash it helps it go a lot faster. It'll also make it a lot easier for you to counter jungle the enemy jungler since you will be getting done your things a lot faster. So here I just take it, start E level 1, auto attack E, auto attack E. Now I'm going to move on to my raptors and show you how to do it. So auto attack, Q, E, auto. And now, as I'm autoing them, this is very important. You want to shoot the one farthest away from you. Graves auto attacks are a spread shot, so if you aim for the one farthest away from you, you're going to hit every single one of them and apply your red buff to every single one of them, which is really great for your clear speed. This is really important to use on any camp on Graves that has multiple monsters in it, so wolves, raptors, and golems. This is all very useful. Against champions, this concept isn't that useful, however it can be if there's two melee champions chasing you, and if you do have red buff and you want to apply it to both of them at once. So I'm clearing this raptor camp pretty gosh darn quick. Around this time, Ramses is probably moving on to his wolves, and I'm already making my way to my blue. I'm going to use the plant, get in here, auto attack EQ, and just kite it around. I want to try to stay away from it and take as least damage as possible. I am level 3 now, taking my W at level 3, dash over the wall, and I'm just going to walk up, and I assume Ramses is over here, and he was. He did see me, unfortunately. I'm going to flash, get off my red slow, Q into the wall to make it go off sooner, throw down at my W to slow him down, and keep autoing him with my red buff. Now I'm going to turn on to Anivia, dash past her Q. I do take a turret shot. I'm going to keep attacking her with my red buff on, trying to get as close as possible to land as many bullets as possible. Here I mess up. I should dash right into the wall right here so I can maintain vision and get off an extra shot, because every time you use V, it gives you extra ammo. But I mess up and back dash, and it makes it take a little bit longer to kill her. So that's just a general tip. If you're trying to kill someone who can't move, it's usually best to dash towards them. I couldn't because of the turret. So in this situation, I should just dashed into the wall, and it would have kept me right on her, and I would have gotten off more damage more quickly. So now I'm going to move on to his red buff since he hasn't taken it yet. He should be coming back from spawn here pretty soon, so I ward the bush, smite it, and now I'm going to turn on Rammus. Auto attacking him, my E is coming up. I want to save an auto to shoot the plant if he gets too close. He turns back onto me, he moves that way, so I hit the plant. Keep autoing him, shoot down Q in that direction, blocks him off, and just keep hitting him. He has no flash, and I have red buff, and he's only level 2, so I knew it was going to be a free kill. I've taken his red buff now. I am going to move on to his raptors as well. Rammus is probably freaking out on his team right now, so Nivea and Rednectin are both missing, so I have to play this right and save my dash to dodge her skill shot. There I thought she was going to throw her Q at me and try to stun me, so I immediately dashed back, trying to avoid it. She did only throw an auto though, so now I'm going to throw down a Q to try to block her path, and if she does keep chasing, she's going to take a lot of damage. Luckily, Lux does roam. I'm going to move into the bush to take away her vision of me, and then walk back to get an auto as she turns on to Lux. She flashes right into me, which is unfortunate. I should have thrown down my W at this point to blind both of them inside of the bush. That way, right when they entered the bush, they still would have been blinded. We kill Anivia right before she can stun me. Renekton goes on to me. I drop my W right on him, slowing him and blinding him. My dash is about to come off. Lux gets off a beautiful shield. He dashes a really bad dash towards Lux. I guess he thought he was going to kill me. He wasn't expecting the Lux shield. I immediately auto E, auto, keep backing up, and now I'm reloading, and I'm just going to get it off just in time, and he is going to go down. At this point, I have 4 kills, 1 assist, and quite a bit of CS. I've taken 3 buffs and a raptor camp, which is really good. I would take his raptors, but I'm too low on HP, so at this point, I do just have to recall. On Graves, whenever you're ahead, going straight for Berserker Greaves is really good because it makes you fast so you can chase them down. And it also gives you damage in the jungle and clear speed. So now I'm just going to build towards my warrior. So I come up behind him, throw my W behind him to slow and blind him. He had to flash past it, otherwise he would die. Keep chasing with my autos. With my Storm Raider Surge proc, I'm too quick and I can simply chase him down. Turn on to Nami. Since I do have red buff, there's very little she can do. Keep walking past the minions because the minions will block my autos. Keep hitting her, walk up. I'm going to smite her, shoot, and hit her with the tip of my Q. And I've aimed it for the turret to make it go off faster. Whenever you hit terrain, turrets, or immovable objects with your Q, it will make it blow up instantly. Even if you don't hit them with the second part of your Q, the initial part does a little bit of damage, but the second part does like more than twice as much. So try to hit him with the second part, but that's not always necessary. I did go for Red Smite because we don't have too many tanks on our team, so it'll help me take a lot less damage. Also, overall, Red Smite does give you more damage than Blue Smite. Also, I know I'm saying also a lot, but whenever you take Red Smite, it's best when you take Storm Raider Surge because you get the speed up. If I didn't have Storm Raider Surge, I might consider taking Blue Smite, but in general, Red Smite is the way to go on Graves. Here, I have Red Buff. I shoot, dash right into him to stop his Q, shoot him again. Here Anivia's coming up to stop me. I'm trying to time her Q, so I'm going to walk into the wall and ultimately avoid it. Shoot Rammus ult, and Anivia gets hit by the AoE of it. Dash onto her, keep autoing, and pick up some more kills. They are both dead now, so the best thing for me to do is go into Rammus' jungle and keep taking his stuff. Looking at their death timers, Rammus will spawn in 4 seconds, Anivia in 10. There's not much enemies can do to stop me, so I'm going to get another free buff, taking his blue. His wolves aren't up, but if they were, I could take them as well. So just going to take blue. At this point, I could take dragon. The thing is I'm keeping track of his buff timers by looking on the mini-map and using tab. And I know his red buff's about to come up, and he just spawned in, so most likely he's going to be over here. I'm just going to clear out this red buff. Rammus went mid. He might have known I was taking it and just avoided me, but he does go mid, so I get another free buff. Rammus hasn't gotten a single red buff all game, and he's only gotten 1 blue buff. Gonna come mid, he's level 5. I don't want to use my E yet to get to him and auto him because I want to save it to dodge Anivia's skill shots. So come up to her, I flash, I do get stunned unfortunately. I shoot her, but I don't get the kill because she ends up flashing away and she does land her skill shot on me. Now I just want to push the wave in with Lux, get some more pressure from my team. Once again, Rammus is dead, so I'm free to go in his jungle and take his stuff. This is how you need to abuse tank junglers. The vast majority of tank junglers are very weak early game. They're not tanky yet and they don't do damage. Anivia's coming up to stop me. Throw W to slow her down so I can close the distance. Auto, Q. And now my E is up, but I didn't think it was, so I ulted to get past the wall. That's an important lesson. You can get past stuff like walls and small barriers by using your ultimate because it will blow you backwards. In that case, my E was up. I accidentally didn't use it when I was fighting her. So I ended up using my ultimate to get out of that situation because I'm just a dingleberry. I'm really far ahead of Rammus at this point. I have my warriors, my tier 2 boots, and I'm going for some life still because in these fights I'm getting really low on HP and it's a little bit too close for my comfort. Now that I've taken Scuttle, I can take Dragon. I have a higher smite than Rammus, so it's free. Also, since I have life, so I don't take any damage. I'm going to come over here just in case Rammus is about to gank. He's not. Now I'm behind the enemies and they can't get away. Drop down my W to block them. I immediately auto-attack Q. It procs my Storm Raiders and I'm moving really quick. Turn on to Jhin. I'm in a weird area right now where the turret keeps hitting me. I got off my ultimate to get out of its range, but I took too much damage. I took over 500 damage from turret damage, which is about half my HP, which is just crazy. So misplay on my part. I took too much turret damage and I should have been more patient for my wave to come up. Anivia is pushing down mid, but I see she's going to get turret before I can get there, so I just went to my red instead, and I'm preparing to take Rammus' blue. Whenever you're playing against tank junglers, especially as Graves, you have to abuse them early. Keep taking their buffs and killing them. Jin's out of position. Just going to throw down my W, slow him down, auto smite, auto E, auto. Throw down Q, and the edge of the Q kills him when it blows up. Stay on Rams, keep autoing him, and I ult to finish, well, not really finish the kill, but to secure it for myself. My team was going to get it, but I honestly wanted it because I want to carry this game, get as much gold as possible. That's a greedy mentality, but when you're playing Graves, you got to do what you got to do. Once again, when I'm clearing these camps, I'm shooting the monster that's not closest to me, but one that's a little bit on the edge and farther away. That way I can spread my shots on all of them with my red buff and kill them very quickly. Taking Herald is easy for Graves because his E gives him a bunch of armor, and you can easily dash to the other side to shoot it in the back. You don't really have to walk around it. At this point, I want to get some crit. It's going to give me more attack speed. Also, my autos are going to hit a lot harder, and I'll even be getting more lifesteal off of it because extra damage. I just Q ult. I know my damage output, so even though she was half HP, I knew if I just Q'd an ult, it would kill her. I didn't want to really stay under turret range because things were getting weird, so I just picked up the kill that way. Rammus is dead. Come back into his jungle once again, take some camps. My Herald is up. I could lay it over this wall, but I missed my E, didn't get over there. In this situation, you want to hit the wall behind them so it will blow up faster. So I just flashed Q, auto attack, and she died. Because whenever you hit a wall or turret, or like I said, an immovable object, your Q will blow up pretty much instantly, and it'll take the full amount of damage, and it's just an absurd amount of burst. We get the kill on her pretty quickly. Going to clear out more jungle once again, since Rammus can't contest it, and he's really far behind. The farther and farther behind I put himself and I put myself ahead, the better for my team. Walk forward, get off some autos. Rammus, I don't know what he's thinking. They're going to dash the wall, smite, auto attack, kill Anivia. And now we can push down this turret. If they go in on us, I'm range it and have a dash. I'm going to dash away from his ult, get away from it, kill some more minions, and now we can take down Inhibitor. Renekton foolishly walks up. I'm autoing him. I think I get a crit on him, which does a lot of damage. I take too many turret shots, and I don't get a shield or anything. A little bit late on Lux's part. It might have been down on cooldown though. It's okay. I don't mind dying a few times even if it's for stupid reasons. As long as you put yourself far enough ahead, you can keep making aggressive plays, not stupid plays, and usually get away with it. They can't contest dragons since they are so far behind, and this game is starting to wrap up to a neat end. I'm farming the jungle because my teammates aren't grouped yet. Lux and Misfortune were at base. Now I'm going to be moving over here since teammates are grouping mid. I see the Jhin. I want to ult to kill him, but Anivia gets in my way. She doesn't hit me with the stun. I throw W on her to blind her so she can't hit me with anything. Auto the Renekton, dash forward to get some more kills. Keep autoing. It's all about shooting and moving on Graves. And whenever you shoot, immediately dash and auto again because your dash is an auto attack resetter and gives you an extra bullet. It'll refresh one of your bullets instantly. So we get the kill on Anivia. Rammus, even though he is tanky, I know we can kill him. I'm going to move on to Nami though because I feel like my team can take care of him. Auto, E, auto, W to slow her down, and Q, pick up the kill. Now I'm going to move on to Rammus. Unfortunately, Lux does take the kill. If I had killed Rammus there, it would have been an unofficial pentakill since I killed all 5 of them. But in reality, I only killed all 4 of them since, once again, Lux did take the kill on Rammus. And that is going to wrap up this game. Expect a full Graves guide, highly detailed, in the future. Once I do 100 games of Diamond on Graves or just get some more games on him in general, I'll feel a little bit more comfortable doing a proper full guide on him. I hope you guys did enjoy this Graves full commentary guide. Thank you all so much for watching and for your support and feedback. My name is KingStix, and I hope to catch you next video.
Yeah.